and welcome to Alfons Zeilais. My name is Johanna Nägelsbach. I am the grandniece of the painter Alfons Zeilais. Alfons Zeilais was recommended by the Nuremberg School of Arts and Crafts to the Academy of Fine Arts in Munich. On October 27, 1906, he entered the drawing class of Professor Gabriel von Hackel. How he fared there, you will learn in this video. At that time, the Academy of Fine Arts in Munich was the art academy par excellence alongside Paris. It attracted students from America, Northern, Central, Eastern and Southeastern Europe like no other. To this day, it is one of the most important training centers for visual artists in Europe. Thanks to Birgit Joos, who, together with other students, digitized the Academy's register books in her diploma thesis in 2010, we can trace Alfons Zeilais' entry date and find out who his fellow students were. I will post the link to the matriculation database below the video. The digital extract gives the date of entry into the drawing class, his age of 19 at entry, and his place of residence as Würzburg. His parents' status is K. Oberexpeditor, which means high-ranking Royal Bavarian Railway Expeditor. Incidentally, you were not of legal age at 19, but only at 21. The matriculation database showed which fellow students had started with him in the drawing class. Of the 10 fellow students who started with him, only 3 have left no traces on the internet. Some of the other 7 have left very clear traces. You can find links to all the artists on alfonszeilais.de on the internet under Biography 1887 to 1916. Of the 10 fellow students, 2 were Swiss, 1 Italian, 1 Austrian and 2 Greeks, both of whom had become famous. 1 Hungarian, 1 Bulgarian, 1 Hessian from Fulda and 1 from Munich. A truly international group. I would like to introduce you to one of his fellow students, the Italian Giorgio di Chirico. Giorgio de Chirico was particularly impressed by the romantic, mystical paintings of the symbolist Swiss painter Arnold Böcklin in the Munich art collections. He was also influenced by the dream paintings of Max Klinger. He read the philosophers Arthur Schopenhauer and Friedrich Nietzsche. The fellow students certainly exchanged ideas about the art they saw in the Munich art collections and the literature they read. De Chirico later painted dreamlike cityscapes and deserted ideal architectures. He is considered the main representative of metaphysical painting, which is regarded as one of the most important precursors of surrealism. Incidentally, Professor Gabriel von Hackel also had such famous artists as Max Slevogt and Franz Marc, who died far too early in the First World War, under his wing. The 19-year-old Alfons Zeilais has now landed in the huge boomtown in an illustrious circle of fellow students. At the beginning he has one thing above all: homesickness. He writes to his cousin that he misses his beloved Franconia and would rather hear the lazy Franconian language than the Upper Bavarian dialect. Later, looking back, he would describe the Munich years as the happiest time of his life. Starting out in the big city is not that easy. Nevertheless, Alfons studied hard and not only received a very good report in his first year, in which Professor von Hackel attested to his great diligence, very good progress and very praiseworthy conduct, he also received a commendatory mention for drawing studies. With these strong artists as his fellow students, this is by no means a matter of course and shows what Alfons Zeilais was capable of in his very first year at the Art Academy. The 1908 certificate for the drawing class is also available and is just as good as the 1907 certificate. He draws and practices and uses different techniques perfectly. Alfons Zeilais has arrived in Munich and is absorbed in his training and art. Thank you very much for accompanying Alfons Zeilais through his first 2 years at the Academy of Fine Arts in Munich. In the next video we will meet an old acquaintance who has finally lost his conflict with Emperor William II. It remains exciting. I look forward to seeing you again.